All right, everybody, welcome back, welcome back to another video. Today we are just working away at our server here. Again, we are back in our FiveM server. We're doing a complete and total. We did a rebrand. Now we are going to continue working on getting the server up and running and everything doing the way we needed to. So what we're going to do is just keep moving along. The last video we got last couple of videos we've got the server up and running. Kind of went through a little base walkthrough on things in case you've never seen one before, and then we installed a HUD. Now we're going to keep moving down that line. I'm doing some experimentation on this server for my main server, so there's some things going in and out that you may notice. But what we're going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and put my multi-job in first, and then we're going to start working on our OkOk stuff. Probably that'll be a whole video on that. Just doing that. So let's just start with the OK stuff because it's a huge amount of stuff we need to put in. I'm not 100% sure if they've came out with let's see. No, they haven't done banking version 2. I'm going to check their Discord. Let's do that really quick. Hold on. Let me pull up OK's Discord and see what they got going on about the new bank version before we do all that. And again, guys, if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and after the video's over, or if you need help, leave us some comments down below. And if you do need assistance with your server, always get into my Reckless Development Discord and create a ticket that will allow me to assist you faster. So let's take a look. Let's see. Spawn, reports, crafting, text. Okay. So let's look up here. This one. Update, fix an issue. Okay. So that one's already out as of the 4th. I was wondering when they was going to drop version 2. Got a lot of new updates on it. Here we go. Buy it now. I wonder. Let's see if it's on their website already. Let's see. So that's version 2. So maybe let's see if they still have, if they're going to do both, or if it's just going to be one. See if you have to upgrade maybe. Let's see. Looks like they're just swapping it out for this version. And the only reason I'm looking at this one is it has a credit card system. It has a savings system, loans, bills. I mean, it's got a lot of new stuff on here. But it's just a matter of time until they get it in. So this might be something I'm going to keep an eye on, and I want to see when they actually drop it into the Keymaster, because the one I'm looking at here is just the original. Let's unzip this thing and look at it. Oh, shut up. I bought so many versions of this damn thing, I'm not buying another one. Let's refresh. Should bring it to the top. There you go. I just want to see if this is the 1 or the 2. So this is version 1.1.2. So this isn't the new version. Let's look in here. Let's see. Yeah, loan. Yeah, they don't got it in this one yet. Okay. So that's something we will probably swap out at some point during this setup, because I want to have that in the server. So, but instead of jumping ahead to do our multi-job, let's get this OK stuff out of the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new folder and just leave it in here. We're going to call it installed. So what I'm going to do is refresh. All the new stuff, when you open it, goes to the top. So I'm just going to drag them into there. So let's do this to this and WinRAR. Let's see. I think it's that one. I always forget which one of them opens them all up at one time. Oh, let's see. Refresh. That didn't do it. The hell? Did it do anything? No. Oh, there they are. Refresh. Make sure to do not stupid. Okay. Grab all these. Here. What is that? Oh, crap. All right. So, we're going to start with the simple stuff and work our way out. So let's just do, because these parts here, so the request, the TextUI, the notify, is all just random stuff that just helps the system, the chat, and all that. So what we're going to do is these are a lot of times just drag and drop. So you can open them up and look at them, but they're just drag and drop, guys. So what we're going to do is we need to create a new folder in our server. So we're going to click on, this is all going to be, these two are going to be moved. So I'm just going to leave them there for now. Click on here. I'm going to create a directory and we're going to call it scripts. That. Then we're going to go in here. We're going to create a new directory. We're going to call it OkOk. There's a lot of OkOk stuff, so I always just put it in its own damn folder. All right, so now we're going to go here. There. Let's back out, and we're just going to drop it right here. Simple, 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 simple. Let's see, so. Okay. All right, and then we're going to do OkOk request. Again, this one here is just a drag and drop. This just pops up on the screen when you do stuff. Lets people know that you're requesting to do something like sell them a car or something. Okay. Reports, this is admin reports. It's like we have a problem or an issue in the server. QB. Let's make this bigger so you guys can see better. All right, so use new staff check back if false. QBCore and ESX only true. We'll check if the player is staff in another way. This could fix problems with reports. So what we'll do is we'll turn that on. Anything it says it's going to help, I usually turn it on when it comes to stuff like this. QBCore only set to true if you have the latest permissions updates. We're on the newest version, so we'll hit true. The command T/report. The admin is T/report with an S. Reports notification that you can turn the toggles on and off with RN. Use Steam names. No, not everybody has Steam active. Some people have the game through Epic or whatever, or they have a standalone version. You can save the reports. This is your database, so we're using OkOk MySQL. We're just going to copy that. Paste it in there. And guys, I don't do Control-C. I have had so many issues with messing up doing Control-C. So I always right click and copy it, and then I'd use Control-V to paste. That's just how I do things. I know some people that does coding is probably freaking out right now, but that's just how I do things. Admin assisted text. So this is just what's, if there's no one online, you can put no staff of a currently. Let's do currently. Let's try to be as professional as we can. All right. So we're QB. Report notify type. Yeah. Let's leave. Yeah, let's leave it as QB. Admin, get all players for notify, allow multiples. Bug report. I don't think any more needs to be changed. This is just the server name, so we're going to do. We don't use a bot for this, but I always name them. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Icon URL again, guys. What we did the other day um, on our Discord. You know, we copied the server logo in there. So all I'm going to do is copy that link that I put in my Discord, and you just drop it right there. All right, and the rest of this is if you have any of this stuff and you want to change what pops up, you can. That's just all we're going to do with that. Does it have? Yes, it did, didn't it? It has an SQL. So I've got to bring up. Unfortunately, I got to bring over old Heidi. I don't even like this shit. We're going to have to use it anyways. Load an SQL file. And we're going to go to desktop. Let's see, rebuild, installed. We're in reports. That one. Execute. Let's go ahead and pull any SQLs that are there. So while we're at it, let's just go ahead and get all the SQLs. So notify won't have one. I'm not using the multi-character. I don't even know why I downloaded that. I never usually do. We're going to crafting has one. Open that one. Run. We're going to close this. Close that. We're going to close that. Okay. Close tab. Just why I don't like this. Annoying. Okay. That one was this one. If you got a bunch, you can go ahead and do them all at one time. Feeling, I think, has one. Yep. Just makes it easier. Run. Okay. Up, up. Banking, of course. Okay. Run. Management funds. You see that? Okay. That is something that I have a copy of. So what we're going to do is go to my copy. So I've got it in here. I keep an old version of my server because of old stuff like this. Let's see. QB Scripts. It's in. Management, I think. This one, yeah. So we're going to run that one. Okay, and then we're going to go back to the banking, run it again, and you're going to get some crap. But just in case something was supposed to be put in that wasn't, you'll always go back. You'll get an error because you already put some stuff in. But anytime you'll install and you got to go put something in afterwards, go back and do the first one again. Let's get rid of all this crap. I absolutely hate this version of SQL. I swear I fucking hate it. I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, I know what it is now. This is a export from my old server. Okay, I'm not worried about that. I'll just leave it alone for now. All right, let's minimize this. All right, we gotta put this one in. Now we should have some webhooks. There they are. These are your webhooks. I probably should have done this too. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Where's my logs at over here? Discord. Where the hell did it go? What the heck? Don't need that. Should have been at the bottom. This stupid ass freaking. The way that they change some stuff with Discord, it turns off some of your shit. It pisses me off. Okay, so I need to go here. Integrations. I need to go over here and grab a webhook. Which one are we in? Reports. My webhooks. Okay. Save that one. All right, now we're going to drag this over here. Let's see. Okay, notify is just a drag and drop thing. You can go in and change stuff if you want. Not really anything you need to change. That here. I'm not doing multi-character. I don't know why that's there. It's very glitchy. I don't like it. Okay, on this one, just got to change this. QBCore. Here's your timer. I give it 1 minute. And then you can do auto deletes, and then you can do safe zones. Now this one, I do have to add something to it for one of my other scripts. Let me grab that. Let's see, make that smaller. I've got a script that we're running that is persistent cars. So I have to add a part to it. Where car crusher? That was when I added it to. Anything that's got a car that spawns in or out or deletes cars, I have to add. Okay. Whoa, that's not good. That's not right. So that script is not going to work right. Where is? Let me see. I think I needed it in this one. Nope, I didn't. Gotta find one that I needed it in. Put it in this one. Gotta find this stupid thing. Here it is. Copy. So I've got to open up the FX manifest here. And gotta find shared scripts. Just drop that in, which is for my advanced parking script. Okay. That takes care of that. And we can just put that there. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay, we're good. Crafting. I got the SQL. I'm going to do the webhook on this one, but the config on it, I'll do it later. I'll do simple config, but I've got a bunch of config stuff that I have to put into this thing. So I may just drag and drop it. Let's see, what am I doing? A webhook on the wrong thing. I didn't even create one for this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this one because it'll aggravate me. It'll aggravate my Discord to death. That's right. That's why we don't do that one. Let's just close this. I'll show you guys what you need to code on this. How's that? Basically, just gonna work your way down. Nothing really needs to be changed very much. If you read every line, it's going to give you an idea of what you're doing. And in order to, you got to, aux inventory is a big thing down here. In order to set up your stuff, you're going to set them up this way. So this is the item name equals, and then what is going to show up in the menu. So you don't want it to say this in the menu. You want it to look like that. So that's what you're doing here. These are your crafting tables themselves, the coordinates, if you're going to use a blip, the table name. So this is what shows up at the top of the table when they open it. This is the table ID that goes into your database. These are the crafts that you make. So these will correspond down here. These are optional jobs to set up. This one has all people can use it. This one's only for, those two. And these are your crafts. So like where it said rifle, that's rifle. And this is how you make your rifle. You'll need iron and cash. This one here's first aid. You'll need bandage to make whatever the first aid kit is. And then your Discord logs at the bottom. So I'm not going to do a lot of coding on that. I'm just going to delete theirs, and I'm going to open up mine that's already coded on my server just to save me a bunch of work. Copy, paste. There. That's the config for my actual server. So we're just going to bring that in. There we go. Same, good deal. Contract, I've already got the item made. Not really a whole lot you have to do here. It just says you're going to remove it, remove money. If you're going to use the request, which you are going to, we have it, why not? Use OkOk banking transactions, true. Server name and stuff like that, I don't worry about none of this because I'm not using the Discord logs on this part here. If it becomes a problem that people saying they're not getting their cars or whatever, or people's ripping them off, then you can turn on the Discord logs. But it is what it is. This is the chat. There's not a whole lot you have to do in here either. These are Discord logs for this one. This is just chat in the windows. Staff chat, stuff like that. I don't see a point in having this as a with a webhook. I don't see a point. Okay. Billing does have an SQL which we loaded, and you can add your webhook for this one. Let's see if I've got it set up or not. No, I didn't do this one either because it's just people sending stuff back and forth, but you can. I think I will do this one this time around, so let me create a new webhook. So I'll show you guys how to do it. You'll go into, let me delete this one, delete that. You'll go into your server, you'll go to wherever you're going to put it at, you'll edit the channel, integrations, webhook, new webhook. It shows up as Captain Hook. I'm putting, what was this one, billing on this one. Not even trying to be too particular about it. You just do copy, save, escape, drag that out of the way. And then you're just going to put that there. File, save, and we're done with this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is, make sure I did something, hold on. So this one, let's see. make sure. Okay, notify. Here we gotta do true on this one. True. We're gonna leave that to true. True. False. Okay, this is good. Okay, server icon. Go back over here. Copy. Oh, no, we don't want to copy image. We want to copy link. There's our Discord link. Save that. Close it. Okay, we can just drag this here. We're not going to get all this. Yeah, we should get them all in. Okay, we've already done the SQL on this one, so we're just going to do the config. This is the big config here. So true, true, true. QB target. Think. Let me check the one I've got running now. IBAN, I always have problems with. They are doing a change on it apparently to make it easier. Okay, you leave that alone. Let's see. Let's see what I've got down here. So I've got false on this one. True on this one. False credit card. Okay. Then I've got a bunch of stuff to add here. Copy. Paste that. Okay. Anything else? No. All right. What that is, these are societies that have bank accounts. So anytime you start a business for somebody, you got to go in there and put it in. That way, the script will create a bank account for that society or that business. Copy. Icon. That. Save. Close. This one should have a webhook. Did I put it on? There it is. Let me get the webhook from my Discord. This one. Integrations, webhooks, banking. Copy my webhook. And there. Oh, save. Close that. All right, so that's the banking. Get it copied in. All right, so that's installing all of the OkOk banking scripts to the server. If you guys have any questions on anything that I kind of slipped through, moved a little fast, please feel free to leave a comment and get into my Discord and leave me opening a ticket up in there. We can help you out from there. IBAN seems to be a big issue. If you have any issues, let me know. I'll try to help you out as much as I can. But that's basically how easy it is to drag and drop these scripts. I know they all work, so I'm not going to do a bunch of testing and stuff on the OK stuff at the moment because I'm going to do banking later, and that's the big thing. The delete vehicles just does that. It's a command. Crafting is just the crafting tables. We've done other videos on that. Contract sells cars without having to do any type of command. So it's all pretty basic stuff. If you guys need any help or anything, let me know. But I'm going to end this video here because we are getting at that 30-minute mark. And again, guys, these are no edit videos. So if you need any other assistance, get with me. I'll help you out as much as I can. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos. If you need any help, let me know. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button and leave us some comments down below so that way we can help grow this channel, guys, so we can get more developers and creators to work with us so we can have more stuff to put out for you guys to help you out. And again, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys on our next video.